The prayers of men have saved cities and kingdoms from ruin. Prayer has raised dead men to life, hath stopped the violence of fire, shut the mouths of wild beasts, hath altered the course of nature, caused rain in Egypt, and drought in the sea. It made the sun to go from west to east, and the moon to stand still, and rocks and mountains to walk. And it cures diseases without physic, and make physic to do the work of nature, and nature to do the work of grace, and grace to do the work of God. And it does miracles of accident and event. And yet prayer that does all this is of itself nothing but an accent of the mind of God, a desiring fit. Let's go. A desiring things fit to be desired, and an expression of this desire to God as we can and as becomes us, by Jeremy Tyler. Oh, beautiful. What a different scene would the stormy sea of this world present.
So what's the use of numbing
With the tranquilizing spirit of prayer, instead of resting in retired and peaceful bays, we are allowed to move at large upon its dark and troubled waters. How much would our dull and heavy atmosphere be purified and made healthful and fragrant if it were more widely pierced by the voice of earnest prayer and hearty praise? If every house were what it ought to be, a sanctuary, if every parent were what he ought to be, a priest, and if every hearth were what it ought to be, an altar, around which were gathered families of humble and devoted worshippers, our earth might bloom a second Eden. The angels who on timid wing fly far from its infection might safely renew their visits, and God himself might bow his heavens and come down to dwell among us. By William Fleming.